Right, hello everyone. Here we go, running a bit late. So this is part one of a rally build. A friend called Mike dropped me this off. It's a V5 Typhon, Arrma Typhon, and it had these bits already in it. So it's got the hobby wing in there. I'm a bit late, well later than what I said, because I've had an absolute nightmare finding screws for this EXB mount because I just didn't have any that came with it. I've put the Fly Sky Noble receiver in, but I haven't done these screws up because it's got to be bound yet, but all the wires are in there. I've got to take this servo out, so I'll have to take the ESC out, so I'm going to try doing that now. We've got people watching. Oh, my phone's gone all over the place. Absolute nightmare. Always the way. So this ain't a professional video. Lock. Still having trouble with my phone at the minute. Right, I'm not really. I will try and chat, but my main thing is to try and get some work done on this. Right, so let's could be a bit boring really, but well, it will be, I guarantee. Listening to me whittering on about this. The light's poor as well, unfortunately. So I'm going to take the ESC out. I didn't really want to have to do all these electronic bits in the video, but it's taken me so long with the is that right? Yeah, that's right. Taken me so long with the servo there. But I've had to just start anyway with the electronic bits. Right, so there's that. It's going to be a nightmare as well. This is the what you've got here is I think this is the old scent and roll cage, which is very similar. This bottom half of it is similar to the, I don't know why it says rotate the device across my screen. I hope I don't say that for everyone. So this bottom bit here, very similar to the Creighton one. The Creighton one is the same height, it's just this bit that bolts on the top here, this piece is it's taller, so you can see how much narrower it is, and the little things are a lot shorter. They're the stand-up things, and these are like a lot longer. Oh, I wish I knew. Why is it saying lock? I don't want to rotate the device, no. God knows. Right, okay, let's leave that running there. Get this cable out. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll just do it in parts. And then that way, I might have to go back and edit what it says about part one or part two. Part one, having a nightmare messing around with electrics. Right, so there's that. See if I can get the screws in it. Right. Always the way, these. Absolute nightmare. It's gonna go straight in there. Might do. Yep, there's one. Might have a little read in a minute. I see a load of stuff pop up, but I was too busy messing around with the camera. It's not easy doing these videos, but I mean, I suppose the only reason why I'm doing it is if it helps people. I think the hardest bit of this rally build that I've come across so far, and I mean, yeah, I mean the hardest bit is fitting the EXB servo mount was the hardest bit, really. I mean, the rest of it's going to be really easy, so don't be put off by building one unless you if you can fit an EX. Not very straightforward, should be, but I didn't find it that way. Obviously I've got an upgraded servo went in there as well, and I've managed to put it back to front, so I got it all bolted in and then it was all back to front. Right, so there's that. Let's get rid of that in the box over there. We've got them. These clips can go over there. Go back there. Right. Right, so what I've done is this is a centre and rear body mount. And I've chopped out from there all the way up there. I've chopped that out. Silly phone holder. Jeez. Disaster video, I think, more than a RC video. Right, so what happens is now you get an even gap there and it runs flat along that bit, both sides, and then you've got, yeah, so these two gaps are the same, and you've hit on them flat surfaces there. Now these holes here aren't lined up, are they? So this is going to be the next nightmare bit. I believe, what did it go? Stock setting is in the, so you can see what I've cut out there. That I've cut out, so that's ready to sort of go. This one here, you can see the scent and thing is different than the Typhon, so I've got to get that to fit there somewhere. So let's butcher it. And we're looking at that. Bear in mind they've probably changed 5 Typhon mounts, so it's going to be different again than what I'm used to, I expect. Slightly different shape. Oh gosh, this ain't easy. Man. I wanted to do some of this tonight anyway. Got to make a start sometime. I've been baling hay all day. So I'm full of diesel fumes and still covered in oil. Spent more time fixing the machinery than actually making hay. I would say we'll go with that. Yeah, alright, okay. Yeah, make a comment then, I just see that. What we got, comments. It's going to be difficult for me to... If I hit that there. Right, go harder, go on. Help, T-Kick. Here he is. Top of chat, some messages. Right, let me pick this up a sec. Right, I better say something. So who we got? Emily, yeah, hi. First, as usual. Seb, hello. Brand new, yeah, brand new V5, yeah. A friend of mine called Mike dropped it off, wants me to build it. Loans RC, yeah, hello. Alright, treacle. Same as Creighton, yeah, it is. It's the only thing that's different is this little cross section here, because they have the red bar go through them. Yeah, and I think, oh, that's Dorothy there. Oh, right, yeah. Well, I'm going to get my camera set back up. I thought it was something important said he can't read comments. I was like, oh, better read the comments. Yeah, I thought I had like 1,000 comments or something, and I really had to catch up on them. Right, so I've sliced that in there. It's not perfect, but I mean, you can if you really wanted to, but I'm not going to. Is file the alloy. You'd file it across there and take a bit off of it so it's sat in and married up to what you've got. But by the time that gets bolted in, it'll be fine. Notice the old mounts used to have a bolt hole go through them. The new ones haven't. So, tell you what, this feels a lot. The V5, it feels like there's a lot more travel on it. Suspension, I don't know where it's new or what, but it seems it's very up on its, back these off more yet. And I think, yeah, it's got the drill. What on earth are they? Oh, look out. How are you supposed to adjust that? Someone put that screw in the wrong way or something. Look, how am I supposed to do that? an Allen key head with washers under it, but there's no Allen key in that side of it. Interesting. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to put these to one side. This is what mainly I wanted to be doing on the rally build video, not going on about there should be a hammer. I should have a hammer, shouldn't I, really? These can be a right pain. I can see there's already been pliers on this one. Let's get this out of the way. I can't even see. So what I'm going to do next is, now I've cut them plastic bits, I'm going to get these out of the way. Someone asked the other day about body mounts. How do you get the body mounts on your stock car, like a 3S Senton, to reach, not a 3S Senton, a 3S Typhon. I mean, you put 3S Senton ones on it. I think they had a Buggy, and they had some body mounts like this, but they only come up so high. And they said, how'd you get them to, you had your body mount wherever it's going to be mounted. Right, we just say, for instance, it's mounted here. Would be easier. So you've got this bit's on the car, right, and this post isn't high enough to reach your body. So what I done was I chopped these blocks off either side and rounded it off a bit. Then I got some aircon hose, which is reinforced clear hose, and you just got to measure this and make sure the bore of the hose is right, maybe a little bit smaller. Heat it up, push it over the top, and where all these holes are, or even if there isn't a hole, just drill a hole straight through, put a screw right through it or an R-clip, and that'll hold the pipe on. And then obviously you can put your other mount in the top of the pipe wherever you want it. I normally do them so there's no gap, but it gives you that much more height, so you can use other Arrma posts that are short ones maybe, and you can just add that on the top and it makes the distance up. So what I'm going to focus on now is I'm going to get rid of these, because I've got a load of upgraded bits to put on. So next is the build. You're not going to see a lot of building, to be fair, today, I don't think. That's got to come out of there, so we'll butcher that out. Yeah, like that. So let's deal with that. I might put that back on. When you get the Senton bits, they send you them bits with it, which are a replacement, so you don't have the wing, see? But, so it may come in handy to have that on there. What have we got? We've got the just testing the strength of it quickly. Got the 405 body. There's that. Take them in now. Oh, it's a bit narrow. Who's talking to me then? Who have we got? Just Richard. Is he? Alright mate, how you doing, Rich? I don't know what I'm doing another video for. See, really, the 205 and the 405, it's quite narrow for a you know what? I might actually leave that on there. Where's it go to? It goes to about there. See, that's going to be perfect. I'll move this camera, look. That'll sit in the back of the car there. So it might even hit this somewhere. Right. It's got an alpha body as well, Rich, so like yours, you have to share your one on the group so you can see what you've done with that. Trying to get this camera to sit properly, but it's a nightmare. Right, so there's that. I've got to cut that later on, but that'll be another part of it. Right, stuck to this. What have we got? All this lot's got to come off. So shift that over there. I've not seen this before. I don't think, am I here on my own? I can't even see. Right, so there's this bumper here. I don't know if you know what that is, Rich, but it's new to me. Obviously it fits this car. Now if you use an RPM one, they're a bit similar to that, but the front curved bit, you've got a straight bit here and the curved bit bolts onto it, so you could take the curved bit off if you wanted to. So I mean, although I might put this on the front, because then you can slot some foam down over it. If you get a block of foam, you can cut that shape into it and just slot it over it, and then cut the foam to the shape you want to fit the body, and even have it come right into here so it's up against the shock tower in the centre, and the rack comes round the shock. Although I do make my own plastic bumpers up, like this. I've made my own up. There's the back end of me. This is a Typhon, and that's the back end of the Typhon with a bumper all fitted into the shell. And there's the front end with a plastic bumper all fitted in the shell. So I make my own up so they fit perfect to the body that I've got, with next to no foam because the plastic's flexible enough anyway. But right, carry on doing this. This is more of just a build, not a build video. I might lose some subs. They need more entertainment. Anyway. Oh, on the Paddlesworth Rally X group, your alpha body, so people can see your alpha body. And you've done mods to the chassis as well, though, haven't you? That's added to the body, but it just sort of, I think your alpha body's stock, isn't it? So you know, you've painted it red and you've put the stickers on, I believe. If you've done anything else to it, let you know, just comment or something. But look at this mess. I've got bits everywhere. Oh, I wish I knew what I was doing. Always helps, doesn't it, if you know what you're doing. Right, tools. I've got RC bits everywhere. You think I've got a wheel brace? No chance. Where's that gone? There you are. There it is. There's one. Here we go. What fun, eh? They can stay on there. the Loctite. Smell the Loctite. Oh gosh, okay, but I'll post it up. So, how did you change the wheelbase? Sounds a bit technical, that, but you can change the wheelbase a bit. On the hubs you got spacers that you can put either in front or behind, and if you wanted to you could chop a little bit out of the hub and move it over the other side as well to gain a little bit more probably. I've not had to do that yet, but right, what else we got? That's all that lot off of there. Into more carnage. We take one of these off the bottom. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Oh my god, bits everywhere. I've never had such a mess. Where the arm attached to the diff case, really? What, did you chop a bit out of the arm and then move it to the other side of the arm? There's that. Worst thing is I've got to go and check all the diff walls on this yet as well. So I'm going to be going right back through it. Right, it's a lower inner corner. Right, so that's got a washer on it. Hopefully, oh gosh, I might have gained some Arrma spares by the time I finish doing this. There'll be washers and bolts left over, won't there? Cut 6mm off the arm and use 6mm spacers on the other end. God blimey, that's I'm shocked it needed that much. I didn't know. I thought it would have fitted nicely, that. I believe that's that. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Same other side. Crash. Oh, this my house. RC's gone crazy now. Absolutely crazy. It's just, it's like someone's, it's like a stock room, I suppose, for RC, but all like old dirty RC stuff that's just been used and abused and then piled up. All except for this one. This is brand new. Oh, look at the angle on that spanner. Oh yeah, just round it off. There we go, there's that. What's going on? I've let it go the wrong side, haven't I? Crikey. What's happened there? Typical. Bloody nuisance. Why is that not? Thank you. There we go. 3, 4. Leave. These will be the long ones, hopefully. Don't Yeah, they've got to be. Yeah. Can't remember where I took them out from. Look, can you believe that? It's terrible, isn't it? If I put the long ones in the top, they'd come right through and out the other side. Of course they would, because I'm supposed to have this part on there, and I donut. Oh. I need to get at least. Let's put the short ones on the bottom first. Short ones won't go in there. This ain't going to be much help to anyone, is it, as yet? So I'm just fitting upgraded parts. I recommend for this getting a Creighton. I suppose this has got a new chassis, so whether you'll be able to fit the old Creighton RPM front bumper or not, I don't know. I mean, that's what you want, is something like that. Something similar to the front bumper that I've, because with a rally car you're going to want a back bumper as well. I'll just get these shocks back on and then I'll have a look. There's that. Now then. Believe. Got to try and remember where I put mine. I think I went this side. Possibly. Yes, I did. For whatever reason, I've gone that side. This ain't going to be easy though now, because the screw holes don't line up. But because that sits level, what I have to do is get myself a drill. Whether I've put them at this time of night, and start drilling holes in the car. Wow. That's the one, I believe. Let's try that out. Too big. Never have enough of the right size drill bits, do you? They're always snapped. Snapped off in someone's shock tower. That'll do. Now I want the centre holes, so it's when you drill your finger on a live. Yeah. Off of what, on the live?
No, on the messenger.
Messenger, yeah. I don't know why I'm getting messages on Messenger. Why am I getting messages on Messenger? What's it? You don't know what I'm getting on there, though, do you? It's one tough little cookie, this. Oh, I've made a right mess in here now. I wish these shocks weren't in the epoxy way. Going out the way. See it? Oh, I need that there, don't I? Need a proper workbench, really. What? It's Carl who does. He drives the HPI in FPV. Right, lovely. Let's see if these are going to go through. So, it's right. So this is an issue you get into. These are the stock ones, right? And I believe by the time you've put them through this, they don't actually come out the other side far enough. And you're also going to want a washer on here. If you've put them on this thing on this way round, you wouldn't have to worry about the wash too much, because you get the shock bolt goes onto it. What I might do, for example, is just put that on there. But there's that. Where's the other one? There it is. Right, so that goes on there like that. But I'm pretty sure that when you do these up, guaranteed. Pretty sure it's not, unless they've changed the length of them or something. Where's that spanner? That screwdriver. So if we put it on that way, we don't have to worry about that plastic really on there now. That's all the thread we got poking out the end. And I'm pretty sure if... How do I do this? There we go. Having a tired moment here, I think. I'm not thinking straight. Oh no, definitely not enough. Right, so I had to buy these, and where are they? So if you're looking for bolts in the UK and you don't know where to find them, what? Hello?
What?
What are you laughing at?
I didn't even do a noise.
You did.
No, I didn't.
I fight ya.
No,
Anyway, these people, you go online and they're just ACCU, and you can get all different. You just scroll through and pick all the different bolts you need in different grade metals and stuff, different head sizes, just not the ones that you want at the moment. Right, so what have we got here? They're in here. No, they're tiny ones. They're the ones I got to screw through my posts. 12 the tube in place. Also, I cut up some. Where's my posts? So if you say your posts are there, right? Rather than having these poking up through like this, and then you've got the little plastic feet that go on there, which are supposed to stop them poking up through the body when you have a crash. Is that right? No, that's right. So what I done is I cut some chopping board, right? probably 5mm chopping board it was. I cut it and dropped it over the top. Also had to cut these bits off. And then I put screws through, I drilled through the chopping board. The chopping board's about that wide, and I drilled through it into the post, wound them screws in, put a thin bit of padding on. So instead of having two little feet, I've got right, which is another thing you can do. I don't think, look, I've got these massive great bolts here and I can't see them being right. I think I used them all. Be typical, wouldn't it? Right, none in there. They're not nope. None in there. They're not they're not they're the chassis ones. And they're the other ones. So I can't see. I hope these will work, but I can't see it. There's no way they're not going to work. Don't think so anyway. Where's the bolt gone? There. God, the Loctite in the end of that. Blimey. New bolt. Crikey. There's a lot of gear on there. This ain't gonna work. I'll have to get some more bolts. So probably have to call that it for the build at the minute. So I've got some more bolts, unless well, I'm telling fibs, you know, I can nick them. I've got a Senton in a box here. I didn't really want to nick too much off of it, but I could actually nick the washer, a wash behind here, or a couple of washers behind here, and do it up tight. So these will do it. Get them out. So I have got enough without pulling anything off of that other car. That's the plan. So I've got a Senton 6S sat in a box there, and I'd rather not pull a load of bits off it if I can help it, because then I can build another rally car with it. And two RC cars is always better than one, isn't it? Right. Nope. No washers. Well, I'm sure I had another box of washers somewhere. Ah, yes I have. Right. Where are they? I bet I haven't. I'm sure I had another. God, a lump of metal in the end of my finger. No, I did have a box of washers, but they vanished. It's not surprising though. It's like an RC graveyard. Stuff stacked everywhere. Really. really having much luck at the minute. Wasn't very well prepared, maybe. Right, well, it's taking so long to do this. If I just sit that on there for the minute, that can go back in the box. I don't need that, no. I'm not going to install this, I don't think. I may change my mind later. Where's the other bit? There. Right. Right then. I don't want to take the chance of leaving this on and then it not fitting. Surely it'll fit. Yeah, I'm going to take the gamble. I'll put this one back on. See, because if this will go on there, it acts as more support for the body again. Or something to put a bit of foam on to pack it out. There we go, there's that. So this one's going back through there. This is where I won't be able to find everything. There it is. Smash that on the screen. Oops. Does it have? Oh, right, yeah, I've missed people chatting, unfortunately. Right, nearly gonna call it a night. I'm just gonna get this bit fitted back on here and do the bolts up on the back. Just get it complete. Right, where are we? That one goes through there. I thought Rich had gone. I swear he just commented again. Come on. There's that. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Next up's these longer ones in the back. See, I've undone the bolts on the front of the... There's the front two. I'll put them in this tray over here. And the rear two are there. They can stay there for the minute. these longer bolts must go in here, presume. They go into a thicker part of the gearbox, the back, where the wing mount is. Can't really show you all of it, but I'm not really. The only bit that is constructively done was how I chopped them particular mounts, which are 6S. There's all Paddlesworth Rally X page. You can there's people on there that have done 3S Typhons. Obviously the Senton's pretty close to taking a car body anyway, isn't it? So but there's all little mods they've done to help the body be padded out and stuff. There we go. There's that. Luckily enough, the front shocks haven't fallen off. Pins and R-clips can go in my magnetic tray there, because that's not going back on tonight. Now the screws go in there. Oh well, they can go in the box. Drop them over there. Right, so what I'm going to do is them screws, the longer screws that I had, which is these ones here, I'm going to get some washers to put behind them. So I'm going to call that it for tonight. So basically you have to have a longer bolt thread to take up this plastic bit. So if you ordered 6S Senton ones, you'd probably be fine, depending on whether this V5 has a thicker shock tower. I don't think it has, or has it? Oh damn. Maybe it has. Put that back on there. I'm done with this part of it tonight anyway. Until I've found some washers and I can crack on again. It's not like it just takes time. And I don't have a lot of that at the minute. What with doing all the stuff at Paddlesworth. This week I've been busy doing other stuff, but next week I've got to get ready for Paddlesworth, obviously 2021 part 2, if you like. So I've got to get all that ready. That can stay in the grill over there. So that'll be next week's work. Hopefully the grass hasn't grown too much, otherwise I'm going to have absolute mountains of work to do. Well, I've got to cut all the infield and footpaths and everything like that, so there we go guys, that's it for the minute. That's as far as I got, which is, to be fair, is absolutely terrible. But I've spent more time fitting this, that EXB mount and a new servo, than I have even spent on doing this at the back. It has 4 bolts underneath and then 8 bolts on the top. Yeah, it's odd. But anyway, there you go. I'll let you guys get on, and I'll see you soon for part 2.